everybody. Welcome back to your rants with Scene Bitch. I've been having problems these last couple days. I don't know why. There are like major haters out there. Like people have like been asking me, who I am, telling me that Scene is dead, telling me just a whole bunch of crap. And it's all over these messaging websites like MySpace, Facebook, not so much on Twitter, mostly Facebook. And that's actually what I'm going to be ranting about today is people who are, I guess they use the word trolling. I looked up the definition of it. It means that you prey on like an innocent person in a form that you don't even know and just start fucking making fun of them or something. Are people really that bored and unentertained that we have to make people feel like crap in this world? I mean, you don't know if you're talking to somebody who's been made fun of their whole life or has suicidal thoughts. I mean, for those of you, if you're going to make fun of somebody, know the person. Know that you have been friends with them at one point and make fun of your friends. It's okay to make fun of your friends. It's not okay to make fun of somebody who you don't know who might be fucking in therapy, taking antidepressants. Now, I'm not on any of those things. I'm not going to therapy. I'm not taking antidepressants. But it's kind of like these people just like do this on purpose because they think it's funny. And really it's not. When fucking you see a lot of people nowadays that think, oh, making fun of somebody is funny, and then you see that now some people are taking the step up and helping people who are being bullied and cyberbullied. But really, what's being done about it? Nothing. I don't see anything ever being done about, people say they're going to do things about it. A couple of weeks ago, I saw something in an article about this teenage boy going over to the neighbor's house, raping their, I think, 9-year-old daughter and killing their 2-month-old baby boy. And he said that I think he said something about he was being cyberbullied, and he just kind of got set off. And really, to be honest, it's kind of depressing, especially when you know the person. I mean, I've had people who I've known that have been cyberbullied, and it's not really it's not really a good thing. I mean, especially if it is somebody who knows you, and they're like giving people all this information about you. Here's what I say to people, boys and girls, teenagers out there: don't give away any information. I mean, it might seem like a good idea. You might seem like you can trust that person, but quite honestly, you can't. Everybody's a hater. Everybody will turn on you, and everybody should have that same idea in their head about you. Even if you're not going to, everybody should still have to, put up with it. The funniest thing is that I'm actually changing my number today because of some shit that was going on. One of my friends gave away my phone number, and it was just all bad. But people fucking were calling me on unrestricted numbers saying shit like you're fat, you're ugly, you're white trash. And all I had to do was save their number in my phone and call them back on *67 later saying, "Hi, this is the fucking whatever whatever police department." We had a message on our answering machine saying this, that, and the other thing. We know where you are right now, and if you ever call the police department with that kind of prank again, we will arrest you. I can guarantee I'll never hear back from those people again. But the whole point being is the fact that if somebody else would have picked up my phone, they would have given an emotional response to it. They would have fucking been going off and shit, and that's what these people want. If you're ever in like a group chat or something, and somebody like randomly says you're a bitch, say, "Oh, that's nice," and get back on topic. They're looking for an emotional response from you guys. They want you to call them a bitch back. They want you to get pissed off. They want you to get mad. They want you to delete your Facebook account. They want you to delete your MySpace or your Twitter. And see, the thing about it is I think that's why Twitter is a lot more popular than Facebook or MySpace or any of these places, because you can't chat one on one with somebody. The worst that I can get on Twitter is a message, like through the messaging system, and then I can like report it as spam. I can block the person. On Facebook, I mean, that person fucking can instant message you. That person can write shit on your photos if you're not careful. That person can just do a lot of shit to you. But I've still got to admit, people out there have got to be really, really, really fucking ugly, or really bored, or really pissed off at the world, or used to be made fun of as a child, because it's just I don't get why people feel the need they need to do this over all these sites. I was actually looking at Facebook today. They don't have as many people on there as they used to. I think people are deleting their Facebook accounts, or their accounts are just kind of dead. The only thing I think we use MySpace for anymore is like checking on our bands. I mean, if you're one of the people out there who check on your bands, MySpace is like the way, dude. But even then, they have all these other things, like you can follow your bands on Twitter and all this crap, and they have the Facebook band thing. Well, see, the thing about that is, though, is a lot of bands still use MySpace, especially the ones that are in your neighborhoods that are just getting out there and have the local shows that are really cheap. If you like their kind of music, you want to go, and you just don't know about some of their things because they still use MySpace. Well, if you give me the names of your bands, or bands that you don't like, I will rant about them. I will also put show dates on my channel. If you like the Black Veil Brides, I'm definitely gonna have all their show dates on my channel. Um, Nicki Minaj, Jeffree Star, any one of those. This has been one of my rants. Cyberbullying, MySpace, Facebook. Facebook is yeah. Facebook just needs to go away, I think. I think the kid who made Facebook wasn't really thinking in the long run, and I don't think he's got enough. I just don't know. I think the guy who invented Facebook has made enough money already. Please just shut Facebook down. We'll all go back to MySpace. Horror for horror, right on. But regardless, we really don't need to know what somebody's doing every 5 seconds. What is on your mind? See, when I first joined Facebook, I actually got on my Facebook, and it said, "What's on your mind?" And I put in there, "Oh my God, what is on my mind? Holy shit, it's a giant spider. Please get it off." That is what I put. That was my first Facebook thing. Um, it was funny. I got a lot of responses from my friends from that. But last but not least, I'm going to talk about Twitter here for a minute. I went in the last 4 days having no followers to 21, and I am following everybody who's following me. So if you want to follow me, you're going to get followed back. Don't worry about it. I will follow you back. Okay, there is no doubt in my mind about that. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what your race is. I will follow you back. I'm not, one of those people who are like, "Oh my God, I can't have any Mexican people on my Twitter," and then go and delete all their followers. No, I'm one of those people who say, "Hell yeah, let's go get some lawnmowers and cut my lawn." I mean, you can go get lawnmowers and cut my lawn. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'll do a rant about a bunch of racist shit tomorrow, I guess. But Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, all things we don't need, all things we love, and all things that can seriously, seriously get us in a lot of trouble. So next time you go to post on somebody's Facebook or MySpace, or try to give your friend's number out to somebody they don't know, just remember one thing: you don't know what that person's going through. So please do yourself a ginormous favor, and instead of fucking trolling on them one day and getting pissed off and jumping off a bridge and getting hurt, remember, if you don't want something said back to you in the same way, or you don't want this same thing happening to somebody in your family, don't do it to somebody else. It's just wrong. It's not fun, and it's really just a bad thing to do. I don't look at people the same way after I see that they bullied somebody. This has been one of my longest rants yet. I'm sorry for that, but I hope you enjoyed. Love you all. This has been Scene Bitch. Bye.